but everyone else should be.
All right.
Just work on getting uniforms in the meantime for people that are able to come in.
Yeah, I'm not worried about people that aren't whitelisted. Like, if someone was like good, right? Like knows their shit and hasn't played for like a year or something, like nothing stops them from loading up.
Good
like,
afternoon, everybody.
Hi.
You know what I'm saying?
So, a couple of things. One, scene processing and processing in general, we're gonna have to kind of work on this. So by that I mean everything from the scene itself all the way into the processing in the cells. So taking photographs of pockets, getting statements, gathering those properly, formatting your statements, how to process evidence and ballistics and such. We got to work on that. Apparently we're having some trouble there. This is basic police work. I'm not sure where the hiccup is, but I'm gonna start pulling some people aside, primarily our NCOs and FTOs, and kind of trying to make sure we're all on the same page with that.
Yeah.
Does anybody, before I go into that or move from that, anybody have any general questions on what they're not sure of when it comes to processing at the moment here?
I'm gonna dive into this a little bit deeper because look, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what happened, when it happened, etc., etc. My suspicion is at some stage we selectively may have gotten overly interested in chasing the adrenaline and forgetting that we're police officers. I'm gonna give a very specific example from yesterday. But I don't want this to be taken as the only case. Yesterday, we had a tanker pull up in front of Mission Row PD. Subsequently, a officer identified that there was someone setting up to explode said tanker. What would happen if that tanker exploded? Good.
A lot of people get hurt, sir.
Yep. What kind of charge do you think? Terrorism. Yep. So, like, in relation to every crime in the city, where do you think, like, on a scale of 1 to 10, that probably falls under?
10.
Yep.
11, maybe.
So, we now had 2 officers dealing with a case of terrorism. Now, we don't have that charge, but it's terrorism, right? In front of our own house, Mission Row PD. And subsequently, we had 95s that were dropped off in the cells. We had people that didn't know what their 95 was, didn't know how to collect their evidence, didn't know how to document it. We had a 95 just walk out of the building without their state ID being added to the report. So what I've instructed all the corporals plus to be monitoring is all processing going forward. And we need to ensure that before you go on to the next call, that your fellow officers and the scene that you have completed is fully completed. Because otherwise we're going to end up in a case where there's going to be 2-3 individuals doing all the work while the rest are going and chasing their adrenaline. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes, sir.
If you get pulled aside, right? This is I don't want this to turn into like we're going to start targeting officers and being like, what the fuck's going on over here? This is going to be a collective effort for everybody, and we're going to up that standard. Because if we do not up that standard, one of these days you're going to find a murder weapon, and we're all going to look like a bunch of morons in court. Any questions in relation to that? All right, fantastic. All right, anything? Go ahead, Fu. You got anything, Kamish?
What do you say?
Oh, do you have anything?
I didn't hear.
Oh, do you have anything to bring up at the meeting?
No, because we talked about one command member handling all, and you just did it.
All right, good shit, good shit.
Look at you.
All right. Fu, do you want to talk about last shift?
Yes. Everybody in here should know what the safe speeds for pitting is, correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And what is the speed?
60 miles.
0.
60. All right. And what is the purpose of pitting?
To slow them down so we can catch up, sir.
Mm-hmm.
To initiate a blockade around the vehicle.
Okay, anything else?
Potentially disable the vehicle.
To cut down on
Mm.
the malicious intent of getting away and being reckless and posing risk to society, we try to maintain the vehicle, disable it to box it in, and apprehend the suspects in the safest way possible.
All right, you covered it all right there. You got it. You want to repeat that? Speak a little louder.
When we're actively pursuing, we initiate.
Mickey, thank you for the 18
hits
months.
to apprehend suspects and cut back on reckless driving that poses risk to any civilians within the vicinity.
Okay. Well,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
brought
I
notes
know
to the
that-
class. Well
yeah, a
done.
little
All right.
bit.
So you guys all know what you're doing. You know the safe speeds. Now you have it all on paper and in your mind. Let's actually practice it, okay? Because I think that's where we're running into issues out there. I think I got a report of a little bit of ramming going on. So let's also maintain proper spacing on top of just the way we drive, okay?
Let's go.
Yes, sir.
All right. Anything else you want me to touch on, sir?
Yep. I just ask everyone if there's anything. Come over here.
Oh, sorry.
Ask if anyone's got anything they want to talk about last shift that was exciting, whatever, anything crazy happened.
So was there anybody here from the previous shift that has anything that they'd want to point out that may have occurred, like anything crazy or?
Let me show you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, any who's here last shift? Show of hands. All right. Anything happened last shift that you want to bring up? Any positives? Any big arrests?
We had the PDM.
Come on up. Talk to us about it.
Yeah, of course.
Sorry, Chief, my mind isn't.
No,
full
you're
right now.
you're good. You're good.
The prior shift, we had a PDM heist occur. We had individuals robbing the PDM with multiple hostages. We arrived on scene. Our communications seemed to have been lacking there. Descriptions and details.
All right, sit on down. Anyone got anything positive to bring up? Anything crazy happened that you want to bring up, or even last night? Tina,
Yes, sir.
come on up. I'm sure you got something to share from last night.
Oh, sure. I do have something to share. sir.
Yeah. All right.
Can I point to everybody's attention to the screen, please? It's going to be to my right is this picture of Tiki. We got two pictures of Tiki. One is also a picture of Thudbutt from Hook. I need you to find the difference.
Can't see it, ma'am.
Anyway, there's a point in this. So I have a plan called Operation Bangarang for our future SWAT operations, especially if we're on the top of a hill and we got the higher ground. We send in Tiki first and roll them down to break down their lines because you damn well know that man is a fucking unit. So they'll provide cover for our undercover operatives and be a meat shield. We send them in first.
Such a great job. I mean, good idea.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'll second that. That's
Yeah.
great.
I third
Yeah.
that.
Such a good fucking
We gotta
plan.
update our SOPs with that now.
Yeah, exactly. It's a great strategy, right?
Bangarang.
Just thought of it, we can call it Operation Bangarang. Thank you.
All right.
That's what I'm talking about.
Anyone
you.
else have anything exciting in the last 24 hours you want to bring up? Any big arrest? Come on up, cadet.
EMS has something to say. If
All
you
right.
guys have,
Yeah, absolutely. We'll have you come up right after the cadet right here. Say your name as well, in case your name's.
All right. If any of you don't know me, I'm Cal Young. I'm the one with ticks. Now, in radio comms,
Yeah, he has
ticks,
Tourette's.
ticks, verbal ticks, sir.
Oh.
All right.
Tourette's.
Yeah,
we go.
right, sir.
All right. So, first off the pink elephant van. Now, I've seen in an LSPD that I've never seen is really good radio communications between TAC radios. The switching between different tags. As you see up there, if you haven't done it already, go ahead and set that up. It works splendidly. So.
All right,
I
good
just need to
shit.
say congrats on that.
Okay.
All right. Cool. Anything else? Any cool, exciting shit that happened last 24 hours?
Advanced repair kits repair your tire.
Oh yeah, come on up. That's a huge one. This man saved my life last night.
Yesterday, during a 38 that I caught Ford, Chief Brian Knight over here smacked into the wall, busting a tire. As he was coming out of his vehicle, I ran to his vehicle and started repairing it. He was asking, how can I repair when his tire is out? I applied an advanced repair kit to the vehicle, which repaired it. And I sent him off on his way. The pit
EMS
lane was
can come
successful,
afterwards,
and he was
cops
able
first.
to apprehend the suspects.
Yeah. Where do you
Even got
get those advanced repair kits?
So as far as I know, only mechanics can make them, and they make them and sell them to you for two.
Yeah. So nice little tool. I'm carrying 2 of them. I'm probably gonna get a couple more. I definitely
Yeah, I gave them
recommend
to
y'all
you.
doing the same. All right.
I have 3 at least on me. Thank you.
Good shit. All right. EMS, you got something?
Yes, sir. First of all, this past week, I want to thank you all for your great work in tandem with us. It has been incredible to see the improvements y'all have made to your triage and in general in keeping us safe. And then we also want to let you guys know we are having an academy just after the shift change. And so we will be out of service for a bit. So we appreciate y'all's support in the field, and we'll let you know when we're back out there.
All right. Easy. All right. Thank you.
Appreciate you, AMS.
All right. Anything else to share? Otherwise, we're going to get out there. All right.
Lastly, I know a lot of you guys have been inquiring with me about onboarding hires and stuff like that. We are very, very close to finalizing all of the documents and everything we need for that. So please just be patient.
Ooh,
We're
okay.
almost there.
Easy. All right, let's get out there, guys.
This
All
cheese.
right.
Remember what they say: we don't walk, we run.
All right.
Want a partner today?
All
Maybe.
right.
All right.
Cadet, you getting out there? All right, easy.
Yes, sir. Sorry.
All right.
I was just thinking about my
No,
flashcards,
you're
sir.
good. You're good.
Thank you,
Food
sir.
Tinker, over here real quick.
No, I'm too busy for that.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gone.
Food Tinker,
For some reason.
Food Tinker,
considered it.
Food Tinker, Food Tinker.
Pretty close.
Who tinker?
Oh, it's just the sorry, Don.
All right.
Just finalizing the
I'm
documents.
sorry for doing the, taking the cane and pulling you off the thing, but here's what I'm gonna do. Next couple shift meetings, I'm gonna run it. Try to, follow the vibe check that I'm going for. Right. Start with the bat, and then after that, it's got to be excitement, because the last thing we want is people going out there and hating their life. You know what I'm saying? And
No,
so,
I understand, sir. Sorry with that. my
don't
performance on that one.
apologize. Listen, all right, I've been doing it for a minute. It's it just is what it is.
Normally I can. My head is in this right now, and I just wanted to.
You're good. You're good,
get
brother.
it done.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
All
Yeah,
right.
we want to hit them high energy at these, even if it's bad.
Yeah.
I'm
Yes,
up. I have do you have something else for Tinker? If not, I have something for you, Night and Food.
Ooh. Okay.